Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of E&D, Entertainment and Entrepreneurship. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Regine Michel, and today I have two very special guests that originate all the way from Brooklyn, New York, Army and Angie.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm good.
All
How
is
are
well.
you?
Good. So, the first time that I saw you guys was in 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was at Host University. You gotta think back some.
Yeah.
And it was Joy Night. And Joy
Oh,
Night is
yeah,
like their
yep.
annual concert.
Mhm.
And it was just so amazing and impactful for me. You guys were rapping, you were singing, you were dancing, you were stepping. There was even a portion of the show where all the lights was off and two people came out with an all glow dark suit. And I was like, what is this?
Wow.
And you guys did all of this in the name of Jesus Christ. So I'm so happy for you guys to be a part of the show today.
Oh, thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
No problem. So tell us more about who you guys are.
So of course my name is Angie. I'm a part of Regine Music Group. I'm the singer slash rapper.
Okay.
But mainly a singer who can rap. I'm 18 years old, and yeah, we just go around and share our talent, skills, and abilities, just to inspire people and bless people.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, world. Hey, how you doing? I'm Army. And yeah, Regime Music Group was really just an opportunity for us to express ourselves, express our beliefs as well, our faith. The foundation of who we are is Jesus Christ. And we stand on that. We're big on Christ and culture. We're big on being in the world and not of it. We're being influencers of everything that's going on, and I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up in the arts, so it's like I always wanted to dance, or I actually wanted to be a singer because of the Temptations. My father introduced me to David Ruffin, and I was just like, I want to sing, but then I learned about David Ruffin, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Gotcha.
Sorry, shout out to the Temptations.
All right, awesome. So how long ago did Regime begin? Like, I don't know if Regime is an acronym for anything. Like, what made it start and how long ago was that?
It started in 2009, actually.
Okay.
Me and my friend Trizzy was walking down Jamaica Avenue, sneaker shopping, and like we was like, yo, we just need a group name. We gotta start this group. We gotta get a name that represents military. I said that because my name is Army. Clearly, I was like, it gotta be militant and like disciplined. So we was like, what about militia? It was like, nah, that's too much. So we was like, a regime, which is a form of government that sets the standard, and it's usually used in a negative sense. So we was just like, you got to take back what's God's, So we was just like, you know what, we'll be regime. And when I went to go buy it legally, regime wasn't available. So, we added the music group LLC to it, and we've been rocking ever since, been moving ever since.
Wow. So you were already a rapper before the group started?
Oh yeah, I've been rapping since I was like 11 years old. I'm 28.
Wow. And you guys are coming on 10 years. 2019 is going to make 10
Wow,
years.
that's
Congratulations.
crazy.
We gotta make some calls to get like the party together.
Right. Celebrate. Reunion.
Yes.
All right. So musically, this question is for you, Angie. Musically, who and or what are your biggest influences?
Musically, I would say, because when I was like just beginning singing, mainly the two artists I would listen to is Kiara Shared and what's her name?
I'm not sure because I'm not in your thoughts. What song?
She sings "For Your Glory, For Your Glory, For Your Glory."
Tasha
Cobbs.
Cobbs. Okay.
Yes, Tasha
Okay.
Cobbs. Yeah, so when I first began singing, those were the two main artists that I would say like contribute to the artist I am right now, and like was a big influence on the artist I am now. So
That's awesome, especially that they're both gospel
Yeah,
singers,
yes.
and very renowned too.
very.
What about you? Influences, artists? I know you talked a little bit about David Ruffin.
Yeah, because I learned music from like the OJs and Temptations and Five Heartbeats and stuff. So I fell in love with music because of them. Like to see the struggle. I learned about the industry when I was 5 years old because of them. They wasn't getting paid, just small things. So I really took a liking to it. But my influences, we all have a story. My influences were more people like the hood people because I grew up in Brownsville. you know, so people like Dipset, people like, you know, Cassidy. But when I started to expand my ear and stuff, Kirk Franklin was one person who encouraged me because he's unapologetic,
Yes.
because they gave him all the flack for Stomp, you know, and all he was doing was just trying to push the envelope, and now look where he is. So it's like, you know, people like that, like moguls in the industry, Fred Hammond, because when you meet these people, they're actually real people. They're real down to earth. Donnie, you know, they're real people. They have conversations with you. They don't put up this artist facade. You know, it's just like, oh, I really like you now. It's not even just your music. It's like I can like you
as a
beyond
person.
music. I like you as a person. So
Yeah.
they really influenced me to, you know, Fred Hammond though, the way he takes scriptures and turn them into songs. I
No
boy,
weapon.
boy, I was like, I need to do it. So I wrote a song called 50 Names, just because I was able. I went and read the Bible for like 2 days, like trying to find these 50 names that make sense. Because, you know, Fred Hammond, he just, his pen, it's like he's plagiarizing from the Bible. It's dope.
Wow. 50 Names. Which album is that one on?
It's on. I released it in 2011. Bridging the Gap. It's on iTunes.
I remember Bridging the Gap.
Yeah.
I'm bridging the gap.
Oh, this is real.
Yes,
This is
I
real
remember
support.
that.
That joint, yeah,
Yeah,
it set the
that's
foundation for me.
crazy.
It's completely trash now to me. I'm sorry, but like, you know, it set the foundation. But like, that really pushed me to find 50 people. All because Fred Hammond, he was able to take their scriptures and really embody them and sing about it. It helped us learn the Bible in a different way, actually. So it was cool.
That's very impactful. All right, Army, on your song Glory, you said, God is king and I'm the air like essential heating. I read the word every day because my mental need it. I'm being led by the spirit that sends my pencil bleeding. What is the inspiration behind that?
Yo, she really, you went.
What?
Wow. Wow. Those bars is hard. We was on tour. We was in Australia when I wrote that. And what I like to release certain freestyles for exercise. When I'm working on a project, I do covers, because that was a Lil Wayne song. I do covers to really just show the world there's an alternate side of what you're listening to, which is just as good, if not better. Because people look at Christian rap or Christian music or faith-based
below.
like as below, like
Right.
like we're not good. In fact, never mind. Yeah, so like
You're
those
right, though.
bars, it was just like, it's true. You know, I read the Bible because if I don't, like, I'd lose it. You know, you ever just find yourself in a situation? People say it cliche, but it's really real. Like, the word is a weapon. You know, if sometimes you just have to sit in the car or you at work. You know, people are stressing you out. You really have to reiterate those scriptures because you don't know. Like, you don't know. We're still human at the end of the day. So if someone is getting on your nerves, you don't want to have to exchange words with them and, you know, step out of a character or show them a side that you don't really want to show anyone. That you're dealing with. So like those words, everything I write just comes from my heart. You know, I just really need God, you know?
And I believe that when I hear both of you guys, there's so much energy, passion, and fire behind everything that you do. Like, it could be a room of like 2 or 3 people, and you guys go so hard as if the room is packed.
Wow.
And I love that. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Angie, so on Savior,
Yes.
you said, you are the Most High God.
Yes.
So I worship you in spirit and in truth.
Yes.
John 4:23 says, yet a time is coming, and when the true worshipers will worship the Father in the spirit and truth, for they are the kind of worshipers the Father seeks. What would you say music is to you? Would you say it's a form of worship or?
Definitely, I'll say it's a form of worship. It is also a way that is easier for me to connect with God on a very much bigger level. And it's just another way for me to express myself. I'm not big on speaking, like I'm not big on speaking, so I rather sing my message than speak it. It's easier for me.
It's like your form of expression.
Yes.
I definitely get that.
Absolutely.
I relate with you.
Thank you.
And speaking of your music on Not Nice,
Yes.
which I love the beat.
Thank you so much.
So sick. You said you were 13 when you first started?
Yes.
Is that true?
Very.
You were 13 years old?
Yes.
So what grade is that? Ninth?
I was in 8th, 9th? No, 8th.
Nah, well, when you toured, her first tour, was 13 years old.
Yes.
But she came on Regine when she was 12.
12.
12 years old.
Yeah.
Can you guys talk a little bit about that? Like, how did you get into the group?
Yeah. So Army, he was my performing arts teacher.
Okay.
And I had a friend who introduced me to him, so I sang for him one day. He didn't really listen to me the first time because he was in his own world.
I was like, oh, yeah, you all right.
So then later on, I had sang for him again, and he was just like overwhelmed by like the potential I had, and he was just like, I can help you push your craft if this is what you want. Yeah, he just helped me like step out and be the artist I am like right now.
Wow. And I definitely see your pictures all over Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud. What would you guys say, how would you describe the style of artists or music that you have or are?
We're very street.
Okay.
We're street. We have, well, me, I'm gonna say me. I'm from the slums and I love it because like I'm not gonna go to the hospital and give medicine to the doctors. You understand what I'm saying? I need to be out here. I want to be with the gangbangers. I want to be with, that's what I grew up around. I need to be with them. I want to rap to them. How Jesus was sitting in that temple, you know, and before he started flipping stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna go flip stuff because you know I want to be on the news clip, but you know, that's why I want to be. You know, she's flexible. She has like this whole generational gap where she can reach, you know, adults to teenagers. You know, people like Caden, he got this whole college thing. I'm a college graduate. I'm like a scientist.
Right, which is another movement.
Yeah, I'm married now. I'm about to have a kid, so I'm loving life. You know, people bring different energies. You know, but when we put it all together, it's just passion, and we work for it. Like we have rehearsals, just nonstop, 3 hours, 2 hours of just all 5 of us, song after song after song. Don't do that. We'll cut your verse right here. We're gonna intertwine this right here. We're gonna Harlem Shake right here. We're gonna heel toe right here. We probably step right here.
And they do it all.
Like you know, like we just include all the talents that God gave us because it's just an expression. David danced and people looked at him like he was crazy. You know what I mean? And a lot of people didn't respect us because we danced. So musically they didn't really care. So like we had to shelve dancing, give them bars back to back to back. And then we, you know, once you get that respect, you know, it's difficult. It's an industry. Music business is a business. So like once people see that you're serious and you're really about it, you can hit them with everything else. And Regine, we don't care what's going on out there. We're gonna make the music that we want. We're gonna set the standard how we want it. We don't have to dress like y'all. We don't have to, we don't gotta be like y'all at all. You know, someone told me the other day, maybe you should make a club song. This is the other day. This is like 2 days ago. I'm like, I don't go to the club. Like I don't want to be in the club. Like I don't want to make that music. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the song that I want, and y'all gonna have to like it.
And that's it.
That's like I don't know what to tell you. Like if I don't get on if I'm not on Hot 97 because I don't got a club song, then I'm just not on Hot 97.
And that's it.
You know what I mean? So you really gotta be firm in who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Stay true to your craft.
You have to, because people, they conform, and it's nothing wrong with it, you know, if you still have your standards and stuff like that. But for us, when it comes to music, this is really our diaries, our journals. So you're not going to tell me what to write. You can't tell me how to feel.
Right.
That's how it is. It's like how you telling me, yo, today you're upset. Like, what do you mean? Today I'm happy.
I see what you're saying.
I'm happy. I'm going grocery shopping, and I'm not making music today because I'm hanging out with the family. So don't tell me what to do. You understand what I'm saying? When God says, this is what I need you to speak on, then it's in a song.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Stay true to it, and God will elevate you. You don't got to change who you are, what you say, and how you do
People,
it.
never change who you are. Like if the key to that is being honest with yourself. Like I know me. I know I'm emotional. I know I'm hot-tempered, so I avoid certain things because I know who I am. But I also know that I'm very loving. I also know that I like being social. You know what I mean? So I know my strengths and my weaknesses. So it's easier for me to be honest, you know, because I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I use it to my advantage now. You know what I mean? So it helps the music. It helps the authenticity behind the art.
Right. You really got to know who you are, especially when you're stepping into the music industry, because you can lose yourself so quickly.
Facts.
And know who you are in God.
Yeah.
Facts.
So speaking of that experience, what is the worst experience, and either of you can answer this, you've ever had as an artist, as a gospel artist? I don't know if that's the right category, gospel artist, but the worst experience.
We faith-based. That's all right.
Faith-based.
The worst?
Yes.
Man, I got too many in there. Man, like, you go. Like, it's crazy.
What,
People
like,
be
are you
wildin'.
speaking on like a performance or something?
You could do a
Like,
performance.
yes, I remember this
Tell
one.
us.
I remember this one time we were all performing at a church, and I was doing my song "Love My Life," and I was singing it, but I sang the chorus twice, so then I had to sing the first verse again twice.
Okay.
So I was just all messed up. I messed up the whole song.
Yeah, we
and we
couldn't
just
help
had to dance it off.
Yeah. She Millie rocked all through it. Like 2 minutes like
We
this.
just had to
was
dance it
terrible.
off until it was
It was
over.
terrible.
Okay. So y'all made up for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the one time we was in the prison
Uh-huh.
and they started fighting.
Definitely.
What happened?
Yep.
Why did they start
Yep.
fighting? The music was so good.
Or they were bored. Like I didn't know how to take. I didn't know how to take it. It wasn't my song though. Hi,
Okay.
Kaden. This is the last day in Australia. We're going home tomorrow.
Yes.
We've been here 2 months. Let's go. Let's finish this. We halfway through the set. Some boy walk in. We're in Juvenile, and some boy just walks in. He sees the dude on the floor. We're like on the stage, like,
Oh my.
God, for real? Like, what do you
Really
do?
happening.
You know what I mean? So those are some of the bad moments. But you know, still people still receive the message,
Yeah, right,
regardless
of
of like the
course.
foolishness, you know, or if we tweak, because we tweak. You know, we went to a blind school, a school for blind and deaf children.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
I need you to understand what I'm saying. We went to a
You
school.
went there to perform?
We
Yes.
perform for blind and deaf children.
Right.
We're,
And they
we're
can't hear
performing.
or see you. Oh my God.
We're performing arts group.
I just got that. I
Yeah.
just got that. That
Yeah,
just hit me.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Sure,
like,
I
you know
got
what
it.
I mean? Like,
No, I got it.
We had some moments, but God always somehow gets the message across.
But wait, bring that back. Was that on purpose? Like, did y'all know that it was?
You know, you have booking agents and you send a writer like, listen, let's not do this, and they do it, but you got to go with it, or they're like,
Yeah.
you know, judge you. So it's like you literally just got to follow God. You literally have to follow God. So all we did with the young people was dance. They were kindergarten age. And like all we did was just dance with
Yep.
them. Like they started doing flip. I mean, blind kids were flipping. Like they just had so much fun.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it was safe. They were safe. So we just had a party with them. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a be great or Jesus loves you type of thing. We're in a school. We're in a public school. We just told them, listen, nothing can stop you.
Right.
Nothing can stop you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we just want to encourage people on that type of level.
Okay. All right. So you guys travel all over. Like, what are some places, because I don't think people understand the magnitude of your ministry and your impact. What are some places that you guys have been that you care to talk about?
I've been to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
That was the greatest experience of my life.
And I hear you guys are there for months at a
Yes,
time.
we was there for 2 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
we was there for 2 months. I've been to Australia so far. That's the only place I've been to so far.
Okay.
I mean, internationally, but
Yeah.
we've been different countries in Europe. You know, Czech Republic and London and Holland, and we've been to Singapore, Japan, Tahiti. So we make our rounds just all through the relationship. Shout out to everybody that supports us and have
definitely.
supported us. Like y'all don't even know. They changed our lives just believing in us. It's so crazy what an email could do. Like, you know what I mean? Like some of us is homeless. Like for real.
Wow.
Like we was living with each other, living nowhere. You know what I mean? And we would go. That's why we left for so long. We didn't have a home to come home to. So we would leave, make money, and come home and get rooms. Like people don't know. Like we was really like hustling for real. You know what I mean? So, yeah, those I cherish those relationships. I'm forever grateful for everybody that ever invited us anywhere, even if it's in Long Island.
Right.
Shout out to Long Island. Though. We here.
Long Island. Awesome. And so I know you guys got some new music coming out.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. What's the new music?
So I'm working on an album called Rebel. So Rebel is basically me stating that I'm rebelling against how people want me to be, how people want me to act. Like I'm my own person, and I'm gonna be who I desire to be, who God desired me to be.
Okay.
So that's the album I'm coming out with. I'm not sure when exactly is the release date, but I'm working on that.
Okay, we hope soon.
Yeah.
Well, how can we find that?
Cold Diddy.
It'll most likely probably be on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, we got bills. It's gonna be on iTunes,
iTunes.
Spotify.
Okay.
She's bugging. That's why it didn't come out yet. You got
Okay, Rebel by
Yeah.
by Angie Regime.
and that's a joint
Yes.
coming. That joint fire too.
Yeah, 'cause you're already working on it.
It been done, but we just
Well, so can we hear a clip or something?
listen.
Like,
We got. Matter of
little
fact, we gonna
something?
come back. When we come back,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have the music for y'all. Like, 'cause
Okay.
we're working on like 4 projects at the same time.
Okay.
So we're just trying to zone in. 'Cause
Yes.
me and her working on a project called Beauty and the Beast. That's the first time we ever said that out loud.
Yes,
so
that was
y'all-
the first
You already know, like, we work really hard. I'm working on AWOL.
Okay.
Yes.
Just playing off of the Army thing. So it's just like Army Without Limits, because stuff like that. So
okay.
we working hard. Through the grace
Alright.
of God.
Do you want to, any of you guys, give us a little sample of something so
Yes.
the fans can hear that?
Yes,
What'd you
yes.
say?
This is one of my favorite songs that I always sing. Is by Demeter Haddon, and I just love the message behind it. So. There's a place, I always see it in my dreams. I recognize this place. It's Calvary. They don't notice that I'm there. No one stops to look or stare. But as I look upon the hills, I see something so unreal. I see my Savior nailed to the cross. He did it all for me, right here at Calvary. They pierced him in his side. Blood was pouring in his eyes. There was weeping at his feet. I fell and worshipped on my knees at Calvary. Thank you for Calvary.
Woo! Yes!
Thank you.
That's Angie Regime, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you guys tell, how can we find you guys?
Instagram.
To give them
SoundCloud.
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
so my Instagram is Angie_Regime, REGIME. You can find my music on AngieRegime.com. No, AngieRegime SoundCloud.com/AngieRegime, sorry. and you can find, you can also find it at AngieRegime.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just find everything of mine on armyregime.com, ARMYREGIME. You'll also find her and everyone else. So, guys, we love y'all. I shouldn't have done that. We love y'all. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for having us,
Yes,
Regine.
thank you for having us.
being
Thank
here.
you
You're
so
an honorary
much.
member. Regine is Regine.
That's it.
Appreciate you.
Definitely.
All right, guys. So you heard it here. I'm Regine from E&E, Entertainment and Entrepreneurship. Until next time, bye.
Let's go. I done messed it up at the end. Hit my chest. I'm in here feeling like Caesar.